Okay, so I see Diane and Isra.
Yeah.
Do you know when العيد holiday will start?
No, actually, no. We don't
So
have
there's
any idea.
yes, so there is no announcement yet, right?
No. Right.
Okay. So did you finish your test or practical test?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
We have grammar, phonetics, and poem. What else? That's all.
Do you
And
have poem
no,
in this semester?
yeah,
Like poetry or something?
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Introduction to poetry, I think.
yeah.
Okay.
And the kind and characters of the poem or
Yeah.
poetry. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you find our test? Is it easy, difficult?
It's so easy
Okay, great.
because why? We perspective or respect what you will bring or do for
Yeah,
this exam.
like you predict the questions because you are familiar with those kind of questions because we already during the session doing like such questions, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Mhm.
It's easy, but it needs more time to
More
write
than
more,
more than
more than
40
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Oh,
أنا ما I didn't finish uh, before 40. I have finished about 50 or 55 minutes.
okay. I guess that when you have like suitable time, let me say that, not too short, too long, so you will pay more attention or more focus to the questions, not
Yeah.
like for example because you are online, not, for example,
Yeah.
searching for information or something. So you will
No.
focus on the questions. You don't have any extra time to, for example, doing something else.
Yeah. I don't. I no need to search about social media or internet about this because your uh, questions are so clear and easy.
Okay, great.
يعني أنا ما بغش مستحيل إنه يعني مالي بحاجة
No,
بصراحة.
no offense to anyone. No, I
Okay.
didn't mean that. But
Okay.
for example, when you have like extra time, for example, 1 hour for such questions, you will go like your mind will say to you, let me, for example, search for this
Yeah.
this idea. Um, okay, so you will focus by this time. You will focus on
Yeah.
the question
Really,
because
I felt terrible. Yeah.
okay, you will have this idea in mind that you don't have any extra time.
Yeah. For the run sentence and fragment, we
Fragment.
have the first fragments. Yeah, sorry. The first sentence. Where is the mistake in this sentence? I didn't find anything. Just put a period in the end of the sentence.
Okay, let me tell you a secret that I I forget the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Question number one.
Yeah.
While the criminal ran across the city. Is this
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
okay.
we missed here?
Yes. When you use while, so it's a fragment. Okay. You
Okay.
need like you need complement to the sentence. It is the same in Arabic. Okay. You can't say بينما or بينما المجرم ركض. Okay. What else? So I need complement.
لأنه أنا ما I didn't put anything, just put a period or full stop at the end of the
No,
sentence.
you can't use like period when you start a sentence with while, because this is dependent sentence, okay? So it's
Okay.
fragment.
I didn't know before that.
Okay.
The idea. Okay. Thank you. This is a mistake.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, let me share the screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yes, just remind me that I will have the attendance list, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Today we will start with descriptive paragraphs. Okay.
Okay.
Descriptive paragraph, okay, when you describe something or somebody. So you will use a lot of adjectives in descriptive writing, okay? You will use, for example, some like words. You are as a writer, okay? You will use some words in order to help the reader. For example, you are describing like enjoyable view to you, okay? Like a beautiful view you like, okay? So you need to deliver the image to the reader. How you will do that in order to help the reader see what you or imagine what you see, okay? Touch what you, for example, love. For example, when you describe some place or something you love to eat, for example, like a pizza, how you can deliver this idea to the reader, you need to use some words in order to help the reader see or touch or feel, smell, taste the topic that you are describing. Okay?
Okay.
So you need to like pick up some words, some suitable words or adjectives in order to use them in the descriptive paragraph. Okay? It depends on you. For example, you are describing a place, you are describing person, you are describing food. Okay? You are describing something. Okay. Let me stimulate your ideas. Okay, what the meaning of stimulate?
تحفز أو تقيم.
No, it's
تحفز.
yes, like to provoke ideas or to encourage the idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
something to for example to begin. Yes, in this picture here we have a woman. All right, so
All right.
we need to describe this woman, and I will tell you a secret. In order to like improve your English, you need to do such like exercise like this one. Okay, for example, if you want to describe something, so you can, for example, open any picture and start describe it. Okay, in this way you will think in English, and you will use some words in order to describe something you can see. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a very helpful way in order to improve your English. In this exercise, we will describe this woman, and you need to like to use some words to describe it, to describe her. Sorry, this woman. To describe it like the place. Okay, describe something that she's standing on, for example. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Who can start?
Okay.
And no worries about mistake. I will help you. For example, if you
Yeah.
forget any word or something, no need.
Okay. Maybe she enjoys the view from the balcony
Yeah.
and make some meditation.
Meditation, yeah. Maybe, yes.
Yeah. And thinking about maybe the place, how it's great, and the culture of the place, maybe.
Yes.
maybe, and she has some problems like foundation problems.
Okay, like problems with children or husband or cooking and something.
Yeah, but she is not Arab woman, so doesn't feel
Yes,
like us.
yes, yes. I will ask you this question. Thank you for paying my attention.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about her nationality?
She is an Indian woman because
Yes,
she wears,
excellent, excellent.
yeah,
And do you know what the name of this dress in? Like, it
yeah,
is
for sure.
traditional
It's so famous. It's sari. I guess
sari.
sari.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah,
You see, seem that you're
Muslims,
watching
yeah,
like Indian films or something.
yeah, a lot of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sharifan,
yes, it's called
yeah,
sari. It's
Sulaiman,
a
yeah,
traditional dress. Yes. Excellent.
yeah.
Yes. What do you think the image or like the tone, the tone, like the atmosphere of the image? Is it happy? Is
Uh,
it sad, for example?
she is wondering maybe
Mm-hmm.
because she puts her hand on her face.
Yes, on her chin. Excellent. Yes.
Yeah, that makes some meditation or wondering or weird
Yes.
something.
So,
I don't.
so you think that she is in like she is deep in thought?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great.
And doesn't care about her around her. Doesn't care about the place around her. Maybe
Yes, because she
in
is
deep
deep
thinking.
in thought. Yes.
Yeah,
She doesn't
maybe.
like recognize the atmosphere around her, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just let me one minute and I will get back, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Someone was knocking on the door. Okay, sorry for that.
No, no
Um,
problem.
okay. So thank you so much, Mudian, because you described pretty well, okay, this picture. So
Okay.
this woman, like, she's standing on a balcony, and like, what do you think about the background?
Background. It's a traditional or place or architecture in India, maybe.
Architecture, yes, architecture in India, yes.
Yeah,
So
and famous place, maybe for
okay.
the place, palace. Sorry, for palace in India, maybe.
Yeah, it's like architecture in India, with like building like this
And
way.
walls. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the building in India uh, give the scene of dramatic like background or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. So she seems to be like deep in thought with one hand like touching her face or her chin, right?
Right. Mm.
So she seemed that she's thinking about something,
Yeah.
okay, or in for example, the picture is moody, right?
In not bad, in not good mood, maybe.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
not
yeah,
good mood.
exactly.
Mm.
Okay, thank you for this description. Okay, yes, anyone else wants to try?
We have
Okay,
to
no.
try because we want to improve our speaking.
Yeah, and this is a very helpful way to improve your
Yeah.
English, to describe anything you see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move to this is exercise thinking about topic. We did it. Okay. Exercise number 2, which is reading about the topic. We have like below here topic about sari, which is like traditional dress as you said. Prabhala is a young Indian bride. She and her husband, Shikar, are moving to New York, where he has a job with a US company. Barbella must decide how she will dress in her new country, in western pants and skirt or in a sari. Okay, so she following, for example, western like traditional dress, for example, or is she like following like
The
western,
western pants.
yes, like western pants and skirt,
Mm.
the traditional dress or Indian for Indian women. Why is the sari, which is sari, this dress, okay, it's called
Yeah.
sari, so special to Barbula? Okay, let me pick one of you in order to read this paragraph. Yes, who can do it?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone else wants to read, maybe?
Okay, we have Isra and Shahid. Yes, anyone?
Okay. I will
Okay, go
start.
ahead. Yes.
Story of the Gods. En route to New York on the Jumbo, Shekhar had discreetly opened up the conversation about what she would wear once they were in America. At the mention of skirts, she had flared up so defiantly he had to leave the seat. For Bartolo,
Defiantly, yes.
defiantly, he had to leave the seat. For Barbola, it was not convenience but convention that made the difference. She had always prized her saris, especially on the occasions when she wore her wedding sari with its blue hand spoon silk. Ah, okay. And its silver border on which images of the gods has been embroidered.
Embroidered.
Embro-
Embroidered.
Embroidered. Yeah.
Yes.
She remembered the day she had shopped for the sari. It had been a week before her wedding. The entire family had gone to the silk bazaar and spent the day looking for the perfect one. They had at last found it in the only hand-spun sari shop in the market. The merchant had explained that the weaver who had knitted the god into its border had died soon after, taking his craft with him. This was his last sari, his parting gift to some lucky bride.
Okay, thank you
Oh,
so much. You see that we have some like some strange words, and you will see it's their definitions below. Okay.
mm,
Okay. Sari of the gods. You know that in Indian tradition there are lots of gods, so they are woven like on the dress sometimes. Okay, and we have like some words here in road. This is like a French word, okay, but it's used in English. It means on the way. Okay, we
on the
have
way, by the
yes,
way, or on.
on the way, على طريق,
Okay,
on the way.
okay,
Okay, we have jumbo, which is like a kind of airplane, which is large. We have convention. It's like traditional way of behaving or doing something. Prized, like consider something very valuable. Hand spun, it's like handmade, you know, or woven by hand. We have border, which is like the edge of something like hawaf, okay, embroidered, like decorated by sewing. like small stitches. What's the meaning of stitches, you know?
Yeah.
Stitches, it's like sewing on the border of a dress or clothing. It's like
Okay.
darzat. Okay. We have bazaar, you know, it's like open market, and we have the craft, which is like a skill for to do something. Okay. So en route to
Like
New York on the Jumbo, Shikar has discreetly, it means like carefully, discreetly opened up the conversation, like فتح المحادثة or hadith, about what she would wear once they were in America. At the mention of skirts, while he mentioned the skirt, okay, or the conversation of skirts, which is like Western tradition, you know, not Indian one, she had flared up so defiantly. Flared up like when somebody becomes very angry suddenly, at once, you know, flared up, like احتد. Okay? She had flared up so deviantly. What the meaning of deviantly?
بشكل مختلف يعني.
No, it's like when you refuse something in sharp way.
بشدة.
Yes, exactly. Like very much, okay? She had flared up so deviantly, like احتدت بشدة. He had to leave the seat. For Babullah, it was not convenience, but convention, like keeping the convention, you know, which is the traditions of like a country that made the difference. She had always prized, like valued her saris, especially um, on the occasion when she wore her wedding sari with its blue hand-spun silk and its silver border with like edge, on which images of gods has been embroidered. Okay, تم embroidered like تم تطريزها. She remembered the day she had shopped for the sari. It had been like a week before her wedding. The entire family had gone to the silk bazaar and spent the day looking for the perfect one. She had at last found it in the only hand-spun sari shop. Okay, like there's a shop, they're making like sari, which are like handmade, okay, or hand-spun sari. Shop in the market. The merchant. What the meaning of merchant?
مسؤول
Merchant.
أو ضابط.
No,
أو
merchant. It is like vendor or buyer. You know,
أوكي.
يعني someone whose job is to buy and sell, which
Yeah.
is تاجر. Had
تاجر إيه.
explained that the weaver يعني somebody who weave, who knit, who sew. Okay, you know what the meaning of weave? Like to make
No.
clothes.
أوكي.
Okay.
تايلر.
No,
Right.
weaver like الحائك.
يعني خياط أنا قصدي إنه تايلر.
Yes. Weaver who had knitted the gods into its border and died soon after, taking his craft, which is like his career or his skill, with him. This was his last sari, his parting gift to some lucky bride. So right after he made this sari, he died or he passed away. Okay, and so this is like a sign that this is the parting gift to some lucky bride. When you say, for example, parting gift or parting kiss, for example, parting something, okay, so it means that when you leave somebody or somebody leave you, so it's like parting gift, like هدية الوداع. Okay, because somebody has already parted. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any difficulty in this paragraph?
Yeah, teacher. Just here, the second line about what she'd wear once they were in America.
Okay, so
هون ليه حطينا she would wear يعني إنه كانت ترتدي مثلا؟
no, she would wear it's
كانت
like a
تلبس.
sign for the future. So what will
Okay.
wear? So what's the difference between will and would in this context? So would like less probably.
Okay.
Less probably than will, because will it's like a prediction or like I will do that. Okay.
Okay.
But I would do that, it's like less probably.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any other questions?
No, thanks.
Okay, this is about the paragraph. Okay, let me like explain to you some, or I will ask you what were the words that in this paragraph the writer used in order to describe the sari. Okay, which is very important to you know that our unit it's about descriptive paragraph. So I need like to know what the adjectives I will use them in order to describe, for example, this kind of cloth, you know, which is sari.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about some adjectives that are used here in this paragraph?
It's more descriptive.
Okay, for example,
تحت هون كتب إنه القطع had been embroidered يعني إنه كتير مفصل هون كانت الجملة كتير.
yes, or hand spun silk. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? So, and this in this context, the writer like mixed two things to talk about the sari, which is like tradition in India, and to talk or describe an accident. Okay,
Yeah.
that happened. Okay, so describe two things, which is more to accident that happened, but talking about the sari. Okay, so you will find like few words describing sari, which is embroidered, for example, hand spun. Okay,
Okay.
and you will find like some words describing the accident. Okay, or the, for example, the feeling in that accident. Okay,
Teacher,
let me move
here
to.
do we have a topic sentence and controlling idea?
Sorry.
Controlling sentence. In this paragraph,
Yes.
we have a topic sentence.
Yes, in
New
Go
York,
to New
New
York and
York.
Jumbo, Shikar had currently opened.
Controlling
Yes,
idea.
to America. Yes, from the
Okay.
beginning in America.
Okay.
This is the topic sentence. So describing the accident. Okay, which, for example, was between the bride and groom. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, understanding the text. Write true or false, okay, for each statement. Yes, what do you think? Yes, number one. Barbola went shopping for her wedding sari with her family. True or false?
False, with her husband.
With her. Okay, let me check it.
Check out.
Shopped for sari, the entire family, right? So it's true.
فوق إنه كانت بالطيارة بالأكسيدنت بس كانت مع جوزها. Okay.
Yes, excellent. Yes, Barbola's wedding sari was made by hand.
Yeah.
True. Yes. Barbola's wedding sari was white. Do you remember the color?
No.
It's a blue, right?
No. Embroidered.
Yes, blue.
Blue. Oh.
Okay, so it's false. The man who wove Barbella's wedding sari told her she was lucky. Is he the man who told her?
No.
No, it's
Because he passed away.
they predicted that because he already died.
Yeah, he passed
So it's
away.
false. Yes, it's false. The sari was the last one in the store.
Yeah. Not in the store, but yes, it was the last one. Yeah. This was his last sari for the weaver.
Yes, excellent. Yes. Okay. Here we have like some questions. I think you can do it at home. They are so easy. For example, Barbara is going to live in New York with her new husband. How does her husband want her to dress? Why do you think so? So it's like just like
Opinion.
yes, excellent. They are like opinion questions. Okay, so you can do it yourself, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Here we have like free writing. Also you can do it like yourself because it's like some questions about the wedding sari. Okay, why do you think it's important to her, for example? Okay, why do you think, this is a question for you, why do you think the sari or wedding sari is important for Babiola?
Because it's her culture and his traditional dress.
Yes, and she wants to keep like
Her
the tradition.
culture.
Yes, in her wedding day, right?
Right.
Yes. So those like question, you can do it like free writing or just do it like verbally, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we have okay, right after the cut, because we only have like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And it's gonna like the connection will cut. We will move to this part, but I will like talk about the assignment. I will give you like assignment. You have so many like options to write about because you're talking about like descriptive paragraph. Okay, you can, for example, describe one of your family member. You can, for example, describe a particular friend you love. You can, for example, describe your role model. Okay, like مثلك الأعلى. You can describe, for example, an ideal apartment. Okay, which is like ideal flat. Okay. You can describe your favorite view, your favorite sport. You can describe, for example, your favorite pet, which is like an animal you want to raise it at home.
And skill or handicraft.
For example, you can describe your favorite food. Okay. Just in some words, you will choose some words in order to make the reader, for example, if you're talking about food, so make him taste, okay, like feel the taste. Okay, if you describe something or some view, make him like feel that he see these views. Okay, if you describe, for example, a friend, make him like feels that he knows the some characteristics about this friend or this person. Okay, so you will choose some adjectives in order to describe. So describe a place is different to describe, for example, a family member or a friend or something, okay, or a person in general. Okay, this is just introduction. This paragraph is just an introduction to adjective paragraph, you will see after the cut off, you will see like here, we will have this kind of paragraph, which is also descriptive. This is the describe a thing. Okay. So, and this unit is about like a descriptive paragraph. We will describe, for example, a person or a thing. Okay. We will see how we use adjectives to describe, for example, here, the car. Okay. So, do you have any question till far?
No, thank you.
Okay, so because the time is running out. Okay, so see you after the cut. Okay, please rejoin immediately. Okay, welcome again, everyone. Okay, can you see my screen? So is it clear? Can you hear me? Okay, hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So moving to part 2, which is like brainstorming and outlining. In this unit, you will write a descriptive paragraph about special position. Okay, we have here like some brainstorming ideas. For example, if you want to describe jewelry, for example, what are the adjectives that you will use? If you want to describe photographs, for example, if you want to describe like mechanical or electronic device, if you want to describe art or music, if you want to describe clothing, for example. Okay, so there are some words in order to describe like a thing or a person, for example, or something you love. Okay, so here we have like some adjectives. Okay, for example, to describe jewelry, you will use like silver, delicate, round, etc. Okay, those are just examples. If you want to describe like photographs, you can say faded, serious, happy. If you want to describe like electronic or mechanical device, you can use useful, convenient, practical. Okay, electronical or electronic device, like some such like a laptop, for example, a fridge, for example, oven. Okay, this is a mechanical device. If you want to describe like art or music, you can say cheerful, dramatic. Okay, those are some adjectives. If you want to describe like clothing, you can say colorful, worn, silk. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have like a question. Select some descriptive words from the chart and use them to write 5 sentences about the items you circled. Okay, this is an example. For example, here we're talking about gold watch, talking about jewelry, which is like delicate. Okay, so this is like example. My grandmother's gold watch is delicate. Okay, and delicate means like something which is soft. You need like to deal with it carefully.
Okay.
Okay. So this is very helpful for you. You need to use each one of you, to like choose one of these descriptive words and say like like a sentence about it. Okay? Right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I will give you like 1 minute. Widian and Shahad. Shahad, can you hear us? Shahad.
What did you say, teacher?
Yes.
My daughter talks to me.
Okay. So I need
Okay, a
from
sentence from this.
yes,
descriptive.
you need just to choose one like adjective or descriptive word and write a sentence about it, just like this. Okay. But
Okay.
I'm calling like Shahad. Okay, Shahad, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, Shahad, don't be afraid like to participate during the lecture. Okay, it's no
Okay.
problem if you make any mistake. Just don't be shy. Okay, go ahead. Yes, you have 1 minute.
Okay, can I start? Because it's
Yes,
so easy.
okay, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. The mechanical or electronic devices in modern Syria is going to be convenient and practical.
Okay, you need like to name what
Name?
like mechanical
Syria.
device you're talking about.
Syrian mechanical or electronic devices is going to be convenient
Okay,
and
so
practical.
talking in general.
Yeah,
Okay, it's going to be
convenient and practical.
okay. Great. Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, yes, Shahad. Are you ready? Okay, Shahad, are you ready? Okay, so no problem. But this is very like practical exercise and helpful for you. Just
Yeah.
to learn how to use like those descriptive words in a good context, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so you can do it at home, no problem. But I would prefer to do it right now, but no problem because I don't see like many students attending and just like 1 or 2 participation. I don't know why. Okay, let's focus on the definition of descriptive organization. Talking about descriptive organization, okay, how we can, for example, define this kind of paragraph, okay, which is descriptive. How does the topic sentence look like, for example? What about supporting sentences and what about concluding sentence? Okay, I need one of you
Okay.
to read this box.
Okay. Descriptive organization. Start
Yes,
from
go
here.
ahead. Yes.
Okay. A descriptive paragraph describes a person, place, or thing so that the reader can picture it in his or her mind.
Okay, so this is very important to keep it in your mind. For example, when you describe a person, a place, or something, or food, for example, so you need to like
For the reader.
to make the reader like imagine something in his or her mind. Okay, so you need to picture it. Okay,
Yeah.
to picture the thing that or the person that you are describing in order to
That
keep this
are in his
in
or her mind.
reader's mind. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Topic sentence. The topic sentence in the descriptive paragraph introduces the item that the writer will describe. It may also include the writer's general feeling or opinion about the item.
Okay, so talking about the topic sentence and descriptive paragraph, so it's gonna like introduce the item, for example, place or thing or person that you will describe. Okay, so it's like introduction about something that you will or someone that you are describing, that you will describe. It may also include the writer's general feeling or opinion about the item. For example, you can like introduce the item that you will describe and also like put your feeling. Okay, for example, talking about an accident or a sad accident. So you will say, for example, this accident is very sad for me. Okay, in the introduction. Okay, so you can include your feeling in the topic sentence, or you cannot. No problem. Okay, it's up to you. You can just introduce the thing that you will describe, or you can like include your feeling about or towards the thing. Is it, for example, something helpful for you? Is it something sad for you? Is it something, for example, joyful for you or not? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Supporting sentence. The supporting sentences give some background information about the item. The supporting sentence also gives descriptive details about the item. These details describe how the item looks, smells, feels, or tastes. The supporting sentences may also describe in more detail how the writer feels about the item.
Okay, so talking about the supporting sentences, so it's gonna like or they will give like some background information about the item. Okay, how, for example, talking about the accident, including sari, like wedding. Okay, so how they give us some background information about the tradition in India. Okay.
Yeah.
Supporting sentences also give descriptive details about the item. You need to give like some descriptive details. How can I do that? By using some descriptive words,
Items.
right?
Right.
Some descriptive words in order like to go into more detail, right?
Yeah.
About the item that you are describing. These details describe how the item looks, كيف يبدو, how it smells, for example, how it feels, how it tastes. Okay. The supporting sentences may also describe in more detail how the writer feels about the item. So you can include your emotion, your feeling about that person that you are describing or that thing that you are describing. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Concluding sentence. Read it, teacher.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, the paragraph ends with a concluding sentence that restates the idea in the topic sentence using different words.
Okay, so this thing we talked about before. So the concluding sentence needs to be like restatement of the idea taken already in the topic sentence, but using different words. Okay, it's like restatement to restate the topic sentence using different words. Okay, something like you know all. Reading a student paragraph. Read the paragraph. Here we have like paragraph. Okay, talking about car or grandfather's car. What does the writer plan to do with the car? Okay, let's read it first, and please pay like careful attention to this paragraph. Why? Because in this paragraph I'm gonna like describe a car. Okay, so this is like a way in order to help you how you're gonna like describe the car. For example, the body of the car, the frame of the car, for example, some like tools inside the car. How can I describe those things inside and outside the car? Or for example, I describe my emotion towards my grandfather's car. Okay, so this is like a way helping you to describe like your favorite car maybe. Okay, yes, the long life of my grandfather's car. Long life, it means that it is old, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see some students joining right now. Yes, Dua, how are you?
I'm fine, doctor. How are you?
Okay. Hope for you like safe trip.
Thank you, doctor.
So did you arrive?
Yeah,
And Huda, how are you, Huda? Huda, Noor, Shahad, Nader. So how are you?
Thanks, teacher. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, so any one of you gonna like read this paragraph for us?
yes, doctor. I'm ready.
Yes, Dua, go ahead.
Long life of my grandfather's car. I own a car that has a special meaning for me because it belonged to my grandfather. When he was a young man, he saved money so he could buy a beautiful car to use on trip around the country. He finally bought a Cadillac, right, doctora? Cadillac?
Cadillac. Yes,
Uh,
it's like
yes,
a brand or car brand. Okay, name of
yeah,
car. Cadillac.
yes. Convertible, it was white and blue with silver trim. There were white circles on the tires, and it had a powerful horn that made people jump out of his way. The seats were also white, but his dashboard was black. The steering wheel had a brown leather cover. The mats were gray and always clean. My grandfather took very good care of the car, and after he died, my uncle gave it to me. I'm very happy because it still has the original motor and the body is intact. If it has problems, I will fix it myself. I plan to take very good care of my grandfather's car because someday I will use it to travel to all the states and cities that my grandfather visited when he was a young man.
Okay, thank you so much. So
Welcome.
I will repeat reading in order like to highlight some descriptive words and explain some like difficult ones. Okay. The long life of my grandfather's car. I own means I have a car that has special meaning for me. Okay, this is the emotional including here, right? Because I'm talking about something that is special for me. As I told you in the topic sentence, you need to introduce the thing that you need to describe it to the reader, and you can include your feeling or your emotion towards this item. Okay, so in this topic sentence, the writer already included his or her feeling. Okay, so I own a car that has special meaning for me because it belonged to my grandfather. Okay, this is the topic sentence. When he was a young man, he saved money so he could buy a beautiful car to use on trips around the country. This is like a background information. This is some like background information about the history of this car. Okay, as we talked here before, okay, we talked that in the supporting sentences we can give some background information about the item that we are describing. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. He finally bought a Cadillac. Cadillac, it's a kind of car. Okay. Convertible. What the meaning of convertible?
Like comfortable?
No, no. When I say, for example, convertible about a car, you know, when there are some cars that have, for example, a soft roof, you can fold it, you know?
بس خوفة يعني.
No, you
Right?
can. Yeah, no, it's not. When, for example, this car has a soft roof, it means that you can fold it back. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
In order to make it convertible.
Opened. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. In Arabic we say سيارة مكشوفة. مكشوفة.
Yeah.
Okay? So when a car is convertible, it means that you can open its roof in order to make it open. Okay? Convertible. It was white and blue with silver trim. What's the meaning of trim?
رحلة دكتورة. تجيب
No,
رحلة.
we're here like describing the car.
The color.
Yes, what's the meaning of silver trim?
فضي يعني اللون إنه لون السيلفر.
Yeah,
فضي.
its color is white and blue, and the decorate trim, it means decorate.
يعني.
Yes, 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 close to it. Trim here means like decoration. Okay, like some silver decoration, some silver trim. So in this context, trim means decorate.
يعني قلم بلو قلم سيلفر
يعني مثل الديكور.
يعني مثل ما
لا.
بنقول بالعربي بعض الرتوش يعني. Okay, yes, yes. يعني things that are adding to, for example, a thing in order to make it beautiful.
Okay.
Decorate. There were white circles on the tires. What the meaning of tires?
دولاب أو دواليب.
Yes, yes, excellent. It's like circle wheel. Okay. It had a powerful horn that made people jump out of this way. What the meaning of horn? Horn. In the car, what the meaning of horn?
صوت الشطمان هذا يمكن.
No. The thing that you can press on and like make a loud noise. Okay.
البنزين أو زمور.
زمور, yes, exactly. Horn is زمور. Okay, so here the writer is describing the shape. Okay, it has white and blue, and like describing the tire, and now he is describing the horn, which is like loud noise. The seats were also white, but the dashboard was black. Dashboard, it's like a board that is in front of the driver. Okay, it's called like لوحة القيادة. Okay.
هذا دركسيون اسمه.
No, دركسيون steering wheel.
Okay.
Okay, dashboard, it's like behind the steering wheel.
It's back. Okay.
Okay.
Behind the back. Okay.
The steering wheel, الدركسيون, had a brown leather cover. The mats like something that you can stand on. Okay. Were gray and always clean. My grandfather took very good care of the car, and after he died, my uncle gave it to me. I am very happy because it still has the original motor, and the body is intact. What's the meaning of intact? And what is the meaning of body here?
هلا يعني جسم السيارة أو
Like الهيكل. Okay, frame.
structure تبع
Structure,
السيارة.
yes, excellent. Structure or frame, yes, excellent.
أيوة.
The body is intact. It means like مثل in Arabic we say for example this thing is intact. It means يعني نظيف. Okay, it's not broken, not damaged. Okay. So يعني سليم نظيف. Okay. And if it has problems, I will fix it myself. I plan to take very good care of my grandfather's car because someday I will use it to travel to all states and cities that my grandfather visited when he was a young man. Okay, so in this paragraph, you saw that how the writer described a car.
Deeply,
okay?
Deeply, yeah.
Yes, deeply. Excellent. Yes. So he described everything in the car. For example, the frame, the body, things inside the car. For example, his feeling towards this car. Okay.
Yeah. And also the car deserves this descriptive topic because it's Cadillac.
Yeah.
It's so famous.
Yeah. Okay. So I need now from you to give me like some descriptive words used here in this paragraph. What are the descriptive words that the writer used them in the paragraph in order to describe his car or his grandfather's car?
One or many?
Yes, you can. We have so many words.
Yeah. Beautiful car. It was beautiful car.
Beautiful, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful, yes. What else?
And convertible. Cadillac convertible.
Convertible, yes.
Okay.
The best car.
What
the
else?
Best car.
Sorry?
The best car. السيارة الأفضل.
Yes, yes. And we have like white, silver, blue,
yeah.
okay? Because here we're describing the shape. So we need like, or the color. We need like some words talking about the color. Powerful.
Powerful, yeah.
Yes. White, black,
brown, leather.
Brown, leather, excellent, yes.
Clean.
Gray, clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like original, intact.
Original. Happy. No,
happy because yes, he's talking about his feeling. Yes, no problem to include your feeling because you're describing something you love or you hate.
Also good.
Yes, excellent. And young, for example, describing his grandfather. Okay. Here we're talking about the meaning or like feeling. So special is also an adjective. Okay. So in this way, you can describe, for example, something you love. Okay. Do you have any questions concerning this paragraph?
No, thanks.
Okay. So here we have the last thing for today because it's only this exercise number 4, and after it, exercise number 5, it's not asked. Okay, it's not required. Okay, completing an outline because it's something and talking in general. What about the topic sentence, supporting sentence? No problem. Okay, it's not required for you. But let me like do this exercise because we only have like 9 minutes. Okay, before we finish this lecture. Examining the student paragraph. Respond to all paragraph by answering question below. Which of the following, okay, we have here how many? Like 3 sentences. Which of the following sentences best describes the main idea of the paragraph? Okay, who can answer this question?
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
The writer's grandfather traveled around the country in the 1950s. The writer likes
50s, yes.
Cadillac convertibles. The writer has strong feelings about his father's Cadillac convertible. The B, because it has a descriptive sentence. The writer likes
Here we're talking about the main idea. So
the main.
he he only
C.
talks about the Cadillac convertible, or
No,
he is
C.
talking about the strong
C.
feelings towards.
I thought that he talk about the description of the sentence.
No,
C
best
is in
describe.
general topic.
C,
Okay.
yes. So this is the main idea, because he has like a strong feeling about his
Yeah.
grandfather's car. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Number 2. Yes, who can do it?
Okay. If anyone wants.
Yes. Where are the rest?
Okay. Which of the following types of details does the author not include in the paragraph? Appearance, smell, sound.
What do you
Smell.
think? Yes, excellent. B. It's B. Yes. Number 3. According to the last sentence, why is the car important to the author?
Yeah, it connects the writer to his grandfather. The writer likes expensive cars. The writer likes to work on car. A.
Yes, connect the writer to his grandfather. Yes,
yeah.
excellent. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, examine organization by answering questions. Here it's easy for you. Underline the topic sentence in the paragraph. You know that the topic sentence, it's usually in the beginning of the sentence. So I own a car that has special meaning for me because it belongs to my grandfather. This is topic sentence. What word or phrases that the author used to describe his feeling, not the car. Okay.
Okay.
His feeling, he
meaning,
has said
special meaning.
special,
yeah.
Excellent, yes.
Yeah.
Happy, I think. Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes, because he, in this paragraph, he described the car and include his feeling.
His emotions. And
yes, his emotions about the grandfather's car. Yes, excellent.
Yeah.
Underline the concluding sentence. Okay. Concluding sentence.
I will use it to travel to all cities. Yeah, this is the last sentence.
No, from I plan to take very good care of my grandfather's car because someday I will use it to travel all states and cities.
Visit.
That's my grandfather visited when he was a young man. Actually, this concluding sentence also included some like emotional status about the writer, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's all for today.
Okay.
Completing an outline, it's not required, as I told you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Do you have any questions concerning?
Thank you for today. It was interesting, really, and important for us.
Yes, thank you so much. That was very important for you. I will talk a little bit about your homework. I will give you like assignment to describe something. So maybe I will give you some options and you will choose one of them in order to describe it. Okay, as I told you from the beginning of the lecture. Okay. So you can describe your best friend, your family member, your favorite family member. For example, you can describe your apartment or your ideal apartment, your dream house, for example. You can describe something interesting to you. You can describe your favorite meal. Okay. So I will send like a reminder to the group in order to do this assignment. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me just take the attendance in a hurry.
Okay.
Okay, just
I'm
minute.
going to leave now. Okay, goodbye, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Widyan. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, so Widyan, Dua, إسراء هدى.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, you can
Thank
leave.
you,
Thank you
Dr.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
Goodbye.